Something happened where he's in it.
Blog Talk Radio.
Like that. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk Radio. Today is May 18th, 2022. Technically, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday now,
Wednesday, and we are late on our recap of Week 8 All-Star Touch Football League.
Had work, got off of work late.
And other shit going on, man.
Shopping, food shopping, and
life.
Got back too late.
And, I love doing this, but, I'm not saying I do this for any
Better Call
type
Saul
of...
is on.
Yeah, I'm not saying I do this for any kind of...
I know we have fans.
Financial thing, but, it's
I know we have fans who look forward to our show every Monday, and
people that appreciate it, and I'm sorry, and I'm apologizing. So, but I just didn't get a chance to do it. I'm going back. We're going back to.
We'll get back on schedule.
We'll get back to the regular schedule program, but things have just been a little effed up for a little bit. But should be no cursing.
Well, it's got to go on YouTube anyway, so I won't.
All right, we'll try not to curse.
Yeah, because you still got to upload it on there.
Okay, so what an exciting week, even though you missed it this week.
Week 8. We're going over Week 8.
Yeah, but hold up. Let's tell, like you just said, fans or people who appreciate our content and what we do. Can you tell the people why you didn't come this week?
Because I'm old and I was sleeping.
Oh,
no.
Old and you were sleeping. Hold on, that's definitely Charlie Murphy words. So you're just too old to make it.
I pulled a GCRs. I didn't show up.
Oh, you pulled a Dalton.
Yeah. I no called, no showed.
So
I didn't show up.
I knew you weren't going, yo. I knew you weren't going when I saw you lay down.
When we went to check the field out, and I'm like, yo, it's muddy as hell. It's gonna it was supposed to rain the next day. I hate being out there in the rain games. It was cold and nasty.
It wasn't raining. It was nice. It wasn't none of the above.
I know.
And I knew you weren't going. I tried to wake you up like, hey, it was an 11 o'clock game. I was trying to get you up. You're like, get off me. I'm sleeping. I'm like, oh, God.
I heard that. Are you going? Just going. I got up, went to the bathroom, and went back to sleep. It was 10 o'clock.
But regardless of whatever, it happens. But, I know you have a full-time job and, No.
Put a better effort in.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. But full-time job, only 2 days.
My fans like to see me out there.
Yeah. Your fans like to... You're a fan.
Yeah. My fans look forward to seeing me every Sunday.
You hate on a lot of people, and they like to confront you on your shenanigans.
Yep, or they want to call me out like, gee, you were wrong. I told you were wrong.
Yeah.
You want to rethink that?
Yeah. Whatever. I knew you were.
And I love that. That's what I like. I like confrontation. I like.
Yeah, I know.
Stirring the pot.
Yeah, I do know this.
I stir the pot.
Yeah.
And then when people come up to me, I'm like,
It wasn't me. It was him. I didn't say that.
Actually,
that's what you always do. That's what you always do.
Actually, amazing. I'm like, people come up to me like, oh, you said this on the show. I'm like, I did.
Yeah, I forget some of the picks of or the scores. Yeah. I usually say or the spreads.
You picked the team.
I usually forget too. So, but all right. As long as we got that out the way, that are you coming to this game this week?
Yeah, I'm coming this week.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll be out there this week.
I doubt it.
Nah, I'm coming. I'm coming. This is a good, important game. We need some good camera footage out there.
What are you trying to say? My camera footage wasn't good?
No, you did good.
I think you're saying my camera footage wasn't good.
Nah, you did good.
Wow, I thought I did pretty good, but thanks Thanks for smashing my dreams.
They just look like ants, but you did all right.
Oh, okay.
No, I get it. No, I get it.
At least I got the game and not the ground like you do. You actually record ants.
I did. Sometimes I do. Because you have to hit record to start it, and you hit record again to stop. You hit it, and you think it stopped, but it didn't. It's still recording the whole time.
Yeah, like you actually record ants. Like I said, like, yo, what are you doing?
Oh, stop. Now, you've gotten some ground shots.
Yeah, I have.
Go, Dirt. Go, Dirt.
Yeah, but that's me running just to get towards the field. I'm in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like
damn, you missed a big play because you were running the whole time with the camera down.
You're just on the sideline. I don't know what
hard
you're
to
doing.
say. Sometimes it's
I know. And that's the first time I ever used that camera. I usually just use my camera, my Canon, but you know, it is what it is. But whatever.
Yeah.
We're not sitting here. This is apples to oranges.
Yeah.
You know, there's no reason to sit here and have a pissing contest of who's the better recorder.
No, I'm not saying that.
Even though I am.
You did good.
Want to have a contest?
You did good.
You like conflict, right? Let's see.
Only on the football field.
Let's okay. That's a.
I was stirring the pot.
Where is that? Where is it at?
I throw in the salt and the pepper and I stir it up.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we can sit here and we can have a contest. You can record the same game as me.
But see, this thing, because we got two, we have to use the same camera. Because you see.
Why do we got to use the same camera? Yeah.
You seen the quality of the video, like the on the camera that I use, the big camera I use.
Yeah.
The quality is so much better than on your camera, but it doesn't come out that way on YouTube. For some reason that doesn't translate to YouTube. It like loses pixels.
Oh yeah. It's definitely
like it's so clear.
Not
when you put it on the computer, but after it's uploaded into the editing program and then uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah, it definitely loses its quality. It's not the same. When I was looking at it on I was looking for the lie detector test to determine that was a lie.
It's on the bottom.
Where? Shit.
See.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was looking for. But it is like, but
you quit it? What? Trying to swim here? What? Ocean isn't big enough for you or something like that? Huh?
I was gonna go right to it. You want a piece of me?
No. I think you want a piece of me. But at the same time, all right.
Yeah, the camera footage. Yeah.
You do a good job, and I appreciate you. So, all right, let's go over the games.
All right, so week 8. Trauma Roofing beat the Prospects 21-6.
You got these program these buttons.
I don't even know what's on there anymore. Really.
It doesn't matter right now. Let's check it out later.
You can't hear them unless you got headphones on.
Yeah, I know.
Rock Bottom beat the Panthers 36-13, and that was AJ.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And I heard they played well. So
yeah.
Good job, Panthers.
They're gonna be a decent
contender.
Contender. Yeah. Like they have a good chance to win the A. I'll give them that much. If they can sneak in.
If they can hold.
They're at 8.
If they can hold their spot.
Yeah.
I mean, their schedule's in their favor, so.
Yeah, they have a good shot, but they can actually have a good chance to win the A. You know, because they keep fighting. As long as Byron shows up, so we'll see.
All right, Camden beat the Mustangs 35-21.
All right.
And you know what? A valiant effort on the Mustangs' part, because I think they're the only team that put up. I think they put up the most points than any other team.
How many? What was it?
21.
They scored 21 points?
Yep. That's
the most points. Let's applaud Ralph, the GOAT.
Yes.
That's the most points anybody scored on Camden in 2 seasons. Perry Rock has
and what was that?
18.
Okay. So definitely this season.
In 2 seasons.
Wow.
But let's keep going. But I definitely want to give some props to a certain team.
NJ Lab.
There we go.
Shut out the Icons, 38-0.
Wow.
Shut out. I don't know what they're doing.
I know. I'm like,
you know what?
low-key hating. This is on a level of a historical defense, just like Camden's defense was last season. With a low number like this, 50 points,
they could possibly
with 2 games left to go, and haven't given up a touchdown in 3 games. I don't care who you're playing.
Not since they lost to Rock Bottom. They lost to Rock Bottom week 5, and they haven't given up a touchdown since. I guess whatever they changed on their defense and they switched things around.
Week 5 was the last time.
Yep.
They've given up a touchdown.
Yep. That's when they
Seriously?
lost. That's the only game they lost to Rock Bottom. And then then we had the Easter Sunday bye, and then the last 3 games, nobody scored on them.
Wow. And they're on.
Barry Wash, Icons, and who else was it?
Barely Wash, Icons, and Barely Wash, Icons,
Crypto Sharks.
And the Crypto Sharks. Wow. Well, I wonder what the score was. Go back and see what the score was against the Crypto Sharks.
It was 38-0.
Damn, that's 238-0. They put 38-0 this week as well, right?
Yeah, they did. What they put up against Barely Wash? 22-2. Oh, they didn't shut out Barely Wash. It basically is a safety. It was basically still a shutout. They didn't score any touchdowns.
NJ Lab is playing at a high level.
They could
They're
possibly
better.
Take out Camden. You think? You think they can compete?
They definitely can compete, but their defense being this good.
The Mustangs held their own against Camden.
Come on, Camden didn't take it serious.
No, they didn't.
They had everybody allegedly. I am not discrediting Camden. I mean the Mustangs. Egan was there. They had majority of their players, but I heard Nug wasn't there, Johnny wasn't there, but still. They didn't bring out all the horses like they do for Rock Bottom. You didn't have to bring out all the horses, but they still, you know what I'm saying? Like they still had the core of the team. Johnny is usually he's been stepping up and getting more burn as of late, but for the most part, Ebert's just a
water boy.
A tea getter. Johnny wipes off Egan's brow when he wants it, and gets runs to the store to get blunts. So
but I guess they're allowing him to play a little now.
But I don't feel like Johnny's not the difference maker that Camden needs, but he's good.
He could be. So.
I think Johnny's a star if he played on a different team.
Was that 2 games?
But he's overshadowed by everybody else on Camden.
He's just a little guy on that team.
Like he's just
literally.
I mean, he scores but he
got 3 in 2 games. 3
well, who cares though?
Yeah.
He's not a star on that team.
If he
and you know what? He would never be a star on that team.
If he was on another team, he'd be up there with Matt Jr., MJ, and Nick Ross and Dimitri with 18 and.
But Johnny doesn't care about being a star. Johnny's front runner. Johnny likes.
He wants a picture with that trophy.
Yeah, he just likes taking the picture of the guy that won the trophy.
He brought here, Fats. Put this money in your pocket.
Johnny is the one. Johnny's a front runner, dude. That's all he's always for, man. He's always done that. Yeah. It's like when he had Price Electric, he never wanted to move up. It's no diss. It's just the truth. He never wanted to move up to the elite.
Nobody showed up
for each reason, making excuses.
Nobody showed up for regular season.
Even though they won 4 elite championships
in a row.
Championships in a row down there.
Yeah.
And yet carrying
or being a star in another team.
Like instead of him playing on
because he was on GC Irish.
GC Irish, yeah, but playing on GC Irish was like he was the best player on the team.
I know they
they had a lot of issues. They had issues and quarterback issues. I get that. It gets frustrating. So you don't go to the best team that just won a championship that year. You don't just go to the Lakers. You don't just go to the Heat or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like what he did was he went to the best team
and became
with probably one of the best quarterbacks. They also, not everybody shows up for Camden, but he still don't get no burn like that.
No, he's a fill-in when nobody else shows up.
But he's not a star. Johnny's a star.
He is a star.
Johnny could be a star on any other team.
He turned in his star tag.
He doesn't want to do it. I understand.
No.
So he's just another guy.
He turned in his star.
Just another guy.
Hey, he became a dad. Maybe he's okay. He's all right.
He's there.
He doesn't have that burn
another. He's a number, like, what is he? What would you say? He's not better. He's not better than Cheek. He's not better than Nook.
No.
He's not better than
Bam.
Butch. He's not better than any of the
Bam,
guys. Is he better than those guys?
Oh, he is.
He might be.
I would say, yeah.
But not on that team, he's not.
The old Johnny is.
On that team, he's not. But on another team, he might put up better numbers.
The old Johnny was better. Now, see, the thing, remember Johnny left Performance Lab because he didn't want to play center anymore.
And he left Performance Lab.
He left Performance Lab because he didn't want to play center anymore. He wanted to be a receiver. So he goes to GCRs, and they told him he would be a receiver. And he ended up playing quarterback more than receiver.
Because they didn't show up. But,
now he's not playing at all.
I'm giving too much, time.
Now he's not playing at all.
I love you, Johnny, bro. No diss, but you're just a front runner, dog. We all know it.
You're getting older, man. Your playing days are...
He's still a young man.
But I was saying...
Johnny's still in his 20s.
He's like 26, 27.
Johnny's still in his 20s.
Yeah. But he plays here. He plays semi-pro. He plays in a couple weeks. His playing days aren't going to be that much longer. Why would you not want to be a star as long as you can?
But you don't get count. Be a star while you can.
Yes.
But you're not getting. Nobody gives a damn that Johnny's on Camden.
Nah.
Nobody even considers him on Camden.
Everyone's like, Johnny who? Actually, Johnny wasn't even going to make Johnny didn't make the receiver list last year because he didn't play.
He didn't.
And
even though he should.
He was actually. He finally made our offensive list, but he's like number 75 on the list.
But I just think he's selling himself short.
Where he could be in the top 10.
I just think he's selling himself short by just being another guy. Settling to be just being another guy.
And
when you can be the man and carry a team, he's just another guy on a dynamic, unbeatable super team.
And it's not like he hasn't had opportunities. I'm sure people were knocking on his door trying to get him to come play.
But he's such a bullshitter now. Like,
he want it. Like,
he's just whatever. All right, let's keep going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go on the Johnny rant. I didn't mean to go on the Johnny rant, but
Johnny retired.
Pretty much.
All right. So we left off. All right. NJ Lab crushed the Icons 38-0.
Hold on. Let's applaud.
The Seahawks beat GCRs 18-6. Barely won.
Oh, hold up. The Salt beat who?
GCRs.
Sure.
18-6. Again, Kenny saying like they had 6 people again. But I told him, I'm like, that's always been GCR's problem. Nobody shows up.
Yeah. Well, somebody told me that. I don't know. It was either the Sloth or GCR. Somebody had, out of one of those teams had a 9-minute drive.
What?
A 9-minute drive.
Wow.
I'm like, how is that even possible?
Wow.
How's that even possible? A 9-minute drive.
I think you had one of them before. Like
Jim had one.
Yeah.
In the Camden playoff game.
Yeah.
It was we got the ball at 8 minutes, and they got the ball with 30 seconds left. Not 9 minutes, but it was impressive.
Jim was the master at that, dragging out the clock and using all his time up. But that's
a 9-minute drive.
That's great. That's either like
what the hell?
Either your offense stinks to where you're not scoring, or their defense.
A 9-minute drive
to where you're not
like
stopping
when you just drive. So you must have took a minute every play.
Probably, yeah.
A minute every play.
A little over it, yeah.
That's
doing
crazy.
Like dinking and dunking down the field.
Or whatever the case may be. Like, you must have got the 4th down to get the 1st down, and then just drug it all the way out.
Ran the clock down.
All the way out, and then had the ball, and just, like, held it, and, like, I don't know. I don't know how you have a 9-minute drive.
Wow.
Never heard of nothing like that. And, but it's impressive. So, I don't know what team it was, but applaud whoever did it. Ref Ralph. Ref Ralph said, like, yo, I forget who he said it. He said he had a 9-minute drive. 9-minute drive.
Probably this ball because GCR told me, Kenny told me he's the only one that scored on the team. Yeah, and they struggled. Yeah. All right, so Barely Washed beat the Street Runners 40-0.
Applaud them. Applaud them.
I don't know if we could have said that. It's bad for the Street Runners, but we should have beat up on them like 40-something.
I don't know. Rock Bottom didn't beat up on them 40-0.
No, they didn't. And Barely Washed, like they have been they were looking like they were struggling a little bit there. So
yeah, they had a couple slow games.
They got their
everyone has them.
Hopefully they're getting their mojo back.
Yeah.
But while
they got injured.
While we're on Barely Washed.
Yeah, and Street Runners.
Molly Parker.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
He was a player from Barely Washed, Molly Parker. I think he actually had like 3 or 4 touchdowns. Got
I guess he's
drafted
or
Canadian Football
picked
League.
up by or something. Big Molly Parker is on his way to the Canadian Football League for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Blue Bombers.
Let's applaud that young man. Let's applaud that young man.
And Molly. League, but he still got drafted to something.
I don't know if it was drafted. I don't know if it was drafted or I just heard he was picked up by the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. That's allegedly. I don't know if it's true, but I don't see why anybody would lie about something like that. Yeah. Let's applaud that young man once again. Shout out to you, Molly Parker.
He's off to Canada.
Maple syrup.
Actually, we ship
hockey.
We ship a lot of stuff to Canada. All right.
The Maple Leaf.
The Braves beat the Crypto Sharks 26-12.
Yes, sir. Let's applaud the Crypto Sharks.
Dave, man, he did come out and we don't have the video. I would play the Willie catch, but
and I just want to say thank you to Dave. Is his name Samuels?
I'm not sure. Yes.
Dave. Everybody knows who I'm talking
about. The old balls quarterback.
The old balls quarterback, and I believe Dave is a legend in this league.
Yes.
And has won multiple championships. I want to say thank you to Dave and for coming out there, stepping in.
Short notice.
Found that late, and he came out and did his thing. I'm sure he missed one of his games or whatever. Come help us out. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. And you played well. I just let's applaud Dave once again. That's the word. Thank you.
He played really well.
Yeah. Shout out to Dave, man. And my main man, Knop. Yo, thank you once again. I love you, bro. I love it. I love Dave Knop. I mean, I know there's multiple Knop.
Yeah.
I know there's multiple
Knop on your team.
Knop. My Knop.
He's a good dude.
I'm not saying that I don't know. I just don't know his brother, but
and that's all. Ever since Sean, he came in with Sean, but I feel like Sean moved away, but Knop is a Brave.
Yeah,
he stayed
definitely is.
When Sean left.
Yeah, he definitely has.
And he's tried, like when you needed players, he tried to look for players,
man.
Needed a quarterback, he tried to look for a quarterback.
Oh, I cursed.
Wherever you need him to play, he'll play. Like whatever you need him to do, he'll do it.
He's the man. He runs our defense.
Yeah.
He's the
guy. He's a big part of your team because when he's not out there, it's noticed. Like there's a hole out there.
His energy's missed. Like he's a good dude, man.
Even though he's quiet, but he's still like he's still happy, positive. He congratulates everybody on every play. Good job.
Yeah.
Like
he's a good dude. Good dude.
All right, and the Steel Suspects beat Most Hated 26-12.
Okay. I can't believe that game was that close.
I know. Well, they had the same score as you.
Yeah. All right, where's the powerful boot?
Keep going. All the way down to P.
Okay. Now, I heard there's a little ruckus.
Talk about the shenanigans on the field.
I don't want to get into. I don't know no names or nothing like that, but I think I should say it all the way. No, I won't go. I'm just saying there was some.
We don't say what teams. We don't have to say who was involved.
Yeah.
Or what. I know what they already know is in the email. We don't know the other young man's name, but we do know the people from Barely Washed.
Yeah,
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
There was some powerful niggardry at work here, where someone on the Street Runners, I don't know no names. I'm not putting no names on nobody's team.
Yeah.
There were some threats, some nasty
threatening
things.
To kill people. Yeah.
Come on.
And nobody was dead?
I don't know. It was just some threats of nastiness. We'll just say that. I don't know if anybody was threatening to be killed.
Waiting in the parking lot for him and stuff like that.
Waiting in the parking lot, being negative, threatening people on a bunch of shenanigans. Like, we don't need that in this league. Take your shenanigans elsewhere and have a nice day.
It's not that serious. It's a game.
Not, bro. Like, come on. There's no reason
and
for
no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
There's no reason. Nobody wants to fight. I know it happens in a heated moment.
Yeah.
You get mad fighting and stuff, but ain't nobody out there to fight. Like this, everyone's out here for fun. Everyone's got work on Monday.
Even if it gets to the point
of grown men.
A shoving match or a couple slaps or a push or a punch, I can live with that. But when you start threatening,
people's lives
and threatening people's,
intimidating them by waiting in the parking lot,
things like that. No. We do not need that. Take that.
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Like, come on, bro. It's just a game, and there's no reason for it.
It's not that serious. Yeah, that's like, I don't even know what happened or how it started. Doesn't matter.
Maybe the young man made a mistake, got overhyped or whatever. You know what I mean?
He might have been a little emotional. Some people
are a
little, like, sore losers. Some people don't handle losing very well.
I'm not ready to, 40-0 is a lot of, it's hard to swallow.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready to throw a young man in the trash because he made a mistake.
Yeah.
Now, he cannot make that mistake ever again because you went too far, which almost becomes a crime, which you're doing. The terroristic threats is a real thing.
Especially nowadays. Like, you can't say stuff like that to people anymore.
No, we all know, and like, if you don't know, find out on your own. I will not say what it was. That's why I didn't want you to say that. But we can keep the...
and no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
That shit elsewhere.
Yeah. If that's the vibe you got, don't even come out to the field.
Yeah, and if losing
find another league.
If losing means that if you get to that,
then maybe you need to be on a winning team. Then
if you get to that thought process just because you're losing, then maybe you shouldn't be playing any kind of sport.
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Yeah.
If you can't handle losing like that, I don't know who it was. I don't know if this is his first game or not. It doesn't matter.
If it's the person I think it was, it seemed like a good kid when I talked to him. So I just think it was just maybe
heated the moment.
Heated the moment, just got a little.
Words start going. This one says this. This one says
and 40-0 is one that'll burn your burn your pride and your start questioning life and then I don't want to live no more. So as I hear knocking at my front door.
It was that rock bottom game where they were
gloating
40-0. They're just stopping it. Like, can we end this game yet?
Yeah.
Please, can we end this game? And Kyrie's like, no, I paid for this butt whooping.
Yeah, but I didn't want to.
All right, you got it.
Never once did I want to hurt him or, threaten him.
You had feelings of anger, but you weren't like throwing out terroristic threats.
Yeah, I wasn't putting on no terroristic threats.
You were a little upset with him. Like, you have to do all that. Like, you won. We got it. Game was over.
Because it was definitely a double header.
Yeah.
And we were not 100%.
We had 6 people.
Yeah, and we only had a few people, but whatever. But I never fought. I'm gonna. Yeah.
But
I wasn't going to terroristically threaten him.
If that's how the Street Runners felt, if they felt the same way you felt when Rock Bottom did it to you guys, not just you, your whole team.
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Yeah, but it wasn't. We weren't getting to the cursing or inviting people to the Frank stand.
No,
we weren't inviting people to the Frank stand.
We weren't waiting in the parking lot.
We weren't waiting in the parking lot, and we definitely weren't threatening anybody's life. You know what I'm saying? Or any of that nonsense.
I know.
And we didn't bring this with us.
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
People do stupid things in a heated moment,
but let's hopefully we can work it out, and
keep that crap out of this league.
Keep it to
PG.
Let's keep it PG. Let's keep it professional. Let's keep it football.
Yeah.
And that's it. So let's move on from that, or unless you want to read that email that.
No. Well, I mean, for those who got it, whatever, they can explain
email from the commissioner's desk.
Yeah, straight from the commissioner's desk.
you want to read it or not?
No. The team captains can read it to them if they want to know.
Okay. All right. Well.
All right. So we'll go over week 9. We're getting into week 9. There's only 2 games left.
Hold on, let me get one more. One more drop. No more of this, guys.
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
All right.
You've had a lot of that on your team. So.
I've had that in the past. Yeah, I have. I got it. Do what you're doing.
All right, so we're getting into week 9. There's only 2 games left of regular season. For those who don't know, the last game, week 11, is cut.
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Now the playoffs start on that day.
Yeah, so there's no more game 11.
It's now playoffs on June 5th.
Playoffs start that day because of our rain.
Unintended bye.
Or rain by.
Did he play Memorial Day last season?
I don't remember.
I think so, because you played Juicy Hours. Remember that? Or was that the season before that? Nobody's going to be here. No, that was the season Johnny was on Juicy Hours.
That was the year that we went to the championship.
That was 2 years ago.
Championship.
That was 2 seasons ago, yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple seasons ago.
All right. All right, so the week 9 schedule, 8:45, Mustangs versus Most Hated, Panthers versus Crypto Sharks, Sloths versus the Icons. 10 o'clock, Rock Bottom versus GC Hours, Prospects versus the Street Runners, Barely Washed versus the Steel Suspects. 11:15, Camden versus Trauma, NJ Lab versus the Braves. So there's 2 primetime games, Camden versus Trauma and NJ Lab versus the Braves. Both game of the week.
No.
Yes, they are.
We got 4 losses, dude. We are not a primetime game.
Especially the way NJ Lab's playing.
Versus a team that's only given up 50 points the whole damn season.
Especially the way NJ Lab's playing.
We are not a primetime game. Now we're going to go out and give it our best.
Quarterback.
I'm just trying to win a game.
Right? Playoffs.
No, we are not no primetime game. We're just trying to win a game.
We're just trying to finish the season out.
Yeah, finish it out.
Once again, with your head up.
At least trying to, last season started something. It's always something.
Some powerful boop. This season, some powerful boop.
Yeah.
I think a team like Trauma Roofing where they don't talk, they play and they leave.
Did I pass it again?
Yeah, P. Keep going. It's alphabetical order.
Okay. Well,
I know. Too many mixed personalities together.
I don't know.
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
We know that from last season and before that season before that. One person's negativity will destroy the whole team.
Yeah.
One rotten apple will ruin the whole bunch.
Yeah.
But, all right, Mustangs are Most Hated. I'm going to pick the Mustangs.
By how much?
12. Because Most Hated's defense has been playing pretty well.
Most Hated. Give me Mustangs by 14.
Panthers are the Crypto Sharks.
Now, I was definitely rooting for the Crypto Sharks.
Yeah, they played well. Like I said, for being a new team, they ran no huddle.
They're not.
No, they're becoming more. Every season they get a little better and better. They were at one point the street runners, and couldn't win a game, but they're adjusting and they're learning and they're getting a little better. So
I want the Crypto Sharks to win, so I'm going to pick the Crypto Sharks to win. Give me Crypto Sharks by 5.
I would like to see the Crypto Sharks win too.
But do I think they're going to win? Probably not.
Yeah,
I want them to
see them win, but I don't think so because the Panthers are playing well too.
Yeah, they are. The best Panthers team since Fasola Parks or since Williamstown.
Yeah.
So
when they went to the championship, the A championship.
Yeah. So.
Or they competed for it. All right, I'm gonna pick the Panthers by 10.
Okay.
Sloth versus the Icons. The Icons bounced back off of that.
I don't know who the Sloth are at this point.
They're not the same Sloth from last year, but they had a rough schedule.
Yeah, they had a rough schedule.
They had a shitty schedule. They had a crappy schedule this season. They had a tough schedule.
A rough, tough.
But they had such a good season last year that they had to play all the tough teams.
So, what you got there, Miss Purdy?
I think the Icons are going to bounce back off of that loss, and I know
that beatdown they took to.
The Sloths are a veteran team, but the Icons are playing well. I'm going to go with the Icons by 10.
Icons by 10. Y'all ready? All right, I'm gonna go with man, I want the Sloth to win.
Oh no.
But give me the Sloth. Give me the Sloth by 7. I need the Sloth to win.
Actually,
I need the Sloth, and I need the Sloth. I need the Panthers, and I think the Icons are already clinched.
Yeah, they're 5-3. Yeah, they're clinched. The only one is the Panthers. They're the only one.
They got one spot left. That should be ours, but we blew a game to the Icons and the Panthers.
You guys are up for it, and it's Sloth. I don't see how the Crypto Sharks or the Prospects are still alive for the top 8.
I don't either,
but it could be the Panthers, the Braves, or the Sloth. They're still eligible for the top 8. If the Panthers lose their last 2 games and the Braves win, they take it.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Somehow.
If the Panthers and the Braves both lose and the Sloths win their last 2 games, they take it.
Might end up dropping down from that nice spot, whatever.
We'll see what happens. It is what it is.
We need to be 6-4 to make it to the top 8.
You didn't win the games you were supposed to win this season.
Yeah,
it happened.
2 bad games, and the Panthers game was one.
Panthers and the Icons.
Yep.
The 2 teams ahead of you.
And barely washed too.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, go ahead.
All right, you got Sloth for the Icons.
I said Sloth.
By how much?
7.
Rock Bottom or GCRs? Now, last year, was that last year? 2 years ago?
Go ahead.
GCRs, they only lose by 2 points to Rock Bottom?
And that was in the regular season. Then they got beat down in a playoff game the next week.
Allegedly. But nobody ever knows who's going to show up for GCRs.
Yeah, they still got attendance issues.
They tend to not show up for regular season, and then come playoffs, everybody will be there. But their playoffs, they're going to be competing in the C at this rate because they can't even win a game.
Who?
GCRs. They won 1 game.
So it's Rock Bottom versus
They beat
GCRs.
the Prospects, yeah. So I'm going to say Rock Bottom by 14. Actually, GCR's defense is GCR's defense has played well regardless of who they played. They haven't given up more than 20 points.
Rock Bottom?
No,
I mean,
GCRs.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. All right, so who you got?
Rock Bottom by 14.
I got Rock Bottom by 18.
Prospects versus the Street Runners. So Scott versus Scott's team that you're supposed to play on. You think the Street Runners would have a better record if they were Scott from the beginning?
I don't know.
It's hard to say.
I don't know. I do not know.
I don't really know what the Street Runners are working with. So.
Give me the Prospects by 10.
I'll say Prospects by 18.
Damn. Runners are that bad, huh?
No offense. Game of the week, Barely Washed versus the Steel Suspects.
Is that the game of the week?
That's one of them.
I think Camden and Trauma is the game of the week.
I think there's two. That's the 10 o'clock game of the week, and then
you
Camden
tried to put
Trauma.
us in it, dude. Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Wishful thinking.
No.
You should be.
No.
You should be, but yeah. You're not even in the top 8.
No, we're number 9 at this point, and losers looking out. We're losers looking in the window in the top 8. So.
Hey, can I come in? Hey, can I have some of it? It's cold out here. Oh, can I have some of it? Being left outside.
Oh, God.
You got Barely Washed or the Steel Suspects?
Give me Barely Washed. You know what? I don't know.
That's a tough game.
I'm gonna stick with my
I can't.
They beat them last time, so I know Steel City wants revenge on Barely Washed. And Barely Washed, I don't know what's going on with Barely Washed.
NJ Lab beat both of them, so I don't even know who their common.
They beat them
the
same, so I think Usual Suspects might be a little bit better.
Yeah. Barely Washed gave up 22 versus NJ Lab. Usual Suspects gave up 26 to NJ Lab. And like I said, I mean Barely Washed has attendance issues too, but they still have enough playmakers regardless of who shows up. It doesn't matter. Somebody's always putting up 3 touchdowns a week.
No Mr. Parker in the Canadian Football League. That's going to hurt.
Well, he wasn't here this week, but Sean put up 3 touchdowns.
But they were playing the Street Runners.
Yeah, true. And that was the best game Sean's had all season.
I mean, who's going to stop MJ on Barely Washed? Barely Washed's defense is a little, touch and go.
Yeah, who can stop MJ on there?
I don't know. Who can stop Money?
Not many people can stop MJ.
Who can stop Money? I mean, I think, you know what? I want Barely Washed to win, but I'm still going to take Barely Washed, but I think Usual Suspects are probably going to win this game.
You might be right.
Give me, because I believe in Alec. I believe in my guy Sean.
Andrew, we don't know.
Andrew, give me Barely Washed by 5.
Oh, wait, you saying Barely Washed now?
Barely Washed by 5.
I might have to go.
I think Usual Suspects are probably going to win, but I'm going with my curse of my conviction. Give me Barely Washed by 5.
I'm going to have to say the Steel Suspects. You're right. I don't see who on Barely Washed can stop MJ.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah, they have horses to cover them, but I've seen 2 people on MJ, and he's still demossing them.
We'll see. But remember, Barely Washed just beat Steel City in that championship game.
That was different, though.
It was different.
It came down to the last play of the game, and a pick.
Yeah, and Matt fell.
A bad throw. Bad throw. So,
Right.
But this is not Steel City. This is Steel Suspects.
Yeah. They didn't have Captain Val or
even Money. Money was on that team. Hayes and
Lieutenant Hayes, Captain Hayes.
Yeah.
And the rest of them. So let's see.
I'm going to say the Steel Suspects by 5.
Okay.
Camden versus Trauma. Can Trauma do it?
Here, go to the soundboard. What do we got here? Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, wait. What, is that a laugh there? Is that a...
Scooby-Doo, yeah. Hey, this is You got 30 seconds. 29 seconds. You can play it.
Yeah, that is gonna be.
They're both. Cause that's an important.
But hold on.
I mean,
I'm hearing. I'm not gonna say what I've heard, but I'm hearing that there's gonna be a few guys not being able. They're gonna be there, but they can't stay the whole time because they have prior engagements.
Oh wow!
So
they should have requested an early game.
They did request an early game, and then Camden requested an early game, but Camden won that. Camden won the appeal.
Camden requested the later game. I got you.
Camden requested a later game.
And they requested
Trauma requested an early game.
But Camden requested it first.
I don't know if it was first, but Camden got it. So I don't know how it worked, but they sided with Camden for the later game.
And if they're missing their Cooper Kupp and I don't know.
So yeah. So it might not be Trauma at full tilt. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. You know, things happen. So like I said, one Camden's gonna win every time. That appeals process.
Yeah, of course.
When it comes down to it, because they are
they're the favorite. They're the reigning champs.
They're the lifeblood of
allegedly.
They're the lifeblood of the league, and people love them.
Yeah.
The powers that be love them. So, who you got there, Miss Kim?
I want Trauma to win. But if it is like you say it is, like, and Trauma's not going to be at full force, I'm rooting for Trauma. Like, I want them to win. I would like to see them go all the way. I would like to see Trauma and NJ Lab in the Elite Championship.
That would be crazy.
I know. Let's get both of them out of here. Camden and Rock Bottom.
That's been our war cry.
Yeah. We had enough of this. Like,
Camden, poo. Camden.
Yeah, we had enough of that Camden poop.
I'm sick of it, but it is what it is. They seem to be invincible.
I'm going to say Camden by 7. If Trauma was at full force and going to be there the whole game, I would pick Trauma.
I want Trauma to win.
I do.
I want Trauma to win. I want Trauma to win, and I'm not trying to give anybody any tackling fuel, but
and Camden Fats is not going to underestimate this game.
No, but
Johnny Ebert will probably be on the bench this week, and all the big studs will be out there, and JT and all
big Johnny.
Yeah, and Johnny.
All right.
Johnny's gonna be the water boy.
I want Camden to. I want Trauma to win, but I hope they win, and they're my once I found out that that little tidbit of information, I'm like, I don't know, but maybe we don't. Maybe this will just be a taste, and we'll see them battle off in the playoffs.
What are you doing?
What are you guys doing? This is supposed to be an exhibition. You understand? An exhibition.
It's supposed to be an exhibition.
Give me Camden by 6.
I'm waiting for said Trauma was our hope to beat Camden or Rock Bottom or win the Elite. But now
they need an earlier game.
I've hoped that NJ Lab could possibly be up there too.
Yes, NJ Lab is definitely up there.
They're the two. I thought Barely Washed was going to be one of them, but I don't think this is their season. I think they're a strong A contender, but I don't know that they're ready to take on the big dogs.
They're the favorite to win the A.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready to take on the big dogs. I think Trauma and NJ Lab are.
Trauma and NJ Lab are. So you think it's going to be Trauma, NJ Lab, and Rock Bottom?
And Camden.
Trauma, NJ Lab, of course, Camden. Yes. Trauma, NJ Lab, and
Rock Bottom
and Camden for the Elite.
That's my prediction. Yeah. There's gonna be Barely Washed.
Somehow,
Icons in the Braves.
If somehow they can play in the second round, Camden and Rock Bottom.
I know that's always how it, but it never works that way.
No, it never worked that way.
Never ever works that way. One of them would have to get knocked out, like when you knocked Camden out.
Yeah.
Like they would have to get knocked out in the first or second round.
Only way it could happen
is if they get taken out.
All right, so if it started right now, Camden versus Panthers. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get into this fantasy world, all right, we're not doing Performance Lab and Braves. Okay, that's the last game. All right, so if the playoffs started today, it'd be Camden versus the Panthers in the first round, and then it'd be Rock Bottom versus the Icons.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'd be Performance Lab versus the Usual Suspects. Wow. Performance Lab versus Usual. So that'd be basically Performance Lab versus Steel City again.
Yeah, well, they already crushed in the season. Like, they shut them out. Well, it wasn't a shutout, but they dominated them. Like,
and then it'd be Trauma Roofing versus Barely Washed.
That was a game where we're like, oh, wait, maybe we're overhyping the Steel Suspects. Maybe they're not as good as we thought they were when they got blown out by NJ Lab.
Yes. And that would happen again Now, that is a bad matchup for the Usual Suspects.
And
now, if the Usual Suspects have any...
And let's do this. Trauma and Barely Washed. Now, they play each other the last game of the season, then they play each other the first round of the playoffs.
Who?
Trauma and Barely Washed. They play each other the last game of the season, and the way it is right now, they play each other in the first round of the playoffs, too. And that never
they would
fares
play
well.
back-to-back weeks?
That never fares well.
At this point,
for back-to-back teams.
if I was a certain team, I wouldn't mind losing the drop down to change the matchup in the first round. Seriously.
But who
wants to play? Listen, Performance Lab is the number one defense in the league by far. By far.
No, I know, but
I would try to avoid Performance Lab in the first.
No, they're not playing. I said Trauma and Barely Washed.
No. I'm saying I would try to avoid.
Somebody's gonna have to play them.
Somebody has to drop. Intentionally drop down.
Well, the Steel Suspects have Barely Washed and Camden, which they could lose both of those games. And if they do, they could drop down.
If you were Barely Washed, would you rather play Trauma Roofing in the first round? Or would you rather play... Well, they're
going to play each other back-to-back.
Or would you rather play... Who would you rather play? I don't know.
NJ Lab or Trauma Roofing?
Yeah. I'd rather not play either or.
I know, but
it won't be like that. It won't be.
It's gonna be Barely Washed versus Trauma.
It won't be those top four teams. Those top four teams there, Camden, Rock Bottom, Performance Lab, and Trauma Roofing, all that versus Barely Washed, Usual Suspects, Icons, and Panthers. Now, only two teams that I say is completely safe is
Camden and Rock Bottom.
Camden and Rock Bottom, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, Performance Lab versus Usual Suspects in the first round. They beat them. They beat them before.
Now, remember.
But it might not happen again like that. And Trauma versus Barely Washed, they're better than Barely Washed, but it's a difficult matchup.
Now, remember, that all got messed up because the season you guys went to the Elite Championship, it got messed up because Steel City was supposed to NJ Lab was supposed to win, and Steel City won.
Performance Lab was supposed to beat Performance Lab was supposed to beat Steel City, and Steel City won.
Yes, and then Performance Lab.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So let's switch it. Now let's switch Trauma Roofing. Let's switch Trauma Roofing with if we drop Performance Lab. All right. So Trauma. Wait, who's the Usual Suspects play this week?
Barely Washed.
Barely Washed. Oh shit, it's gonna be a good game, man. Yeah. Somebody's gonna drop.
Yeah. That's what I said. Usual Suspects play Barely Washed, and their last game is Camden. If they lose both of them, they're dropping down.
If the Icons beat the Sloth beats the Icons.
No, the Sloth would have to beat the Icons, and you guys would have to lose, and the Panthers would have to lose both of your games, and the Sloth would have to win both of their games in order to jump up.
Oh, I know.
They're 3-5, and you're 4-4, and the Panthers are 4-4. So they would have to win both games, and you guys would have to lose both games.
If I was Rock Bottom, I would rather not play. The Icons got a lot of. The Icons got a lot of talent.
Say that you think the Icons could send Rock Bottom to the A?
Maybe. I doubt it, but they have the athletes. They have a lot of athletes on that team.
And if Barely Washed and Trauma
If Dante can show up and play good football, nah. Rock Bottom's just too seasoned.
We've seen, when two teams play each other back to back, like Barely Washed and Trauma Roofing, if that happens, they play each other the last game of the season, then they play each other first round of the playoffs. Same team never wins both games.
Yeah,
never. Not in All-Star Touch Football League history.
All right, so, I'm not saying in history.
Not since you've seen it. Not since you've been in the league.
I know it's tough to do. So Barely Washed plays Trauma Roof in the last game of the season, and then plays them in the first round of the playoffs, that's not good for either team to do that. Like,
but who wants to throw
it can end up happening that way.
Who wants to throw a game just to move your rankings?
You don't have to throw the game, but you don't want to play each other in the first round either.
But what other, like...
It sucks to play a team back-to-back.
I know. You had to do it with GCRs one year.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
All right, so, I don't know.
But you know what? Next week we'll find out who is the better quarterback, Alec or Anthony.
We'll see who wins that game.
That was our debate.
Yeah, we'll see who wins that game. That's going to be a good game.
Alec
and then they might end up squaring off in the first round.
Yeah, again.
But there's no way Rock Bottom and Camden see each other in the second round.
No, it's not going to happen. I think it's set up that way, so they never see each other in the playoffs. Never.
No, it almost happened. If Performance Lab handles business that year, because Performance Lab was the number 1 seed. If that happened, they would have seen each other in the first round, and we would have played. We would have played Performance Lab in the second round.
If Trauma would have beat them, Trauma would be number 2. Rock Bottom would be number 3. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of football to be played, so.
Not a lot, but.
There's a lot.
There's still a lot of things that could happen. All right, let's go over the stats real quick and we'll end it. So the Week 8 offensive rankings. Number 1 is Trauma Roofing with 263. And we definitely got to applaud Dimitri. He's still number 1 on the offensive touchdown list with 18.
Yes, sir. Go to the soundboard. Where's the soundboard, girl? Hit the applause.
Applaud him.
Applaud Dimitri. 18 touchdowns. There's nothing to sneeze at.
He's been putting up at least 2 touchdowns a week.
Killing it.
Every week.
Killing it.
All right. Still suspects in number 2 with 221. We also got to applaud Matt Jr. because he's in second place with 14.
Let's go.
Rock Bottom's number 3 with 217. Camden is 4 with 216. Barely Wash is 5 with 201. NJ Lab is 6 with 181. The Braves are 7 with 170. Sloth are 8 with 143. Panthers are 9 with 138. Mustangs 10, 121. Icons 11 with 119. Prospects are 12 with 95. GCRs is 13 with 92. Crypto Sharks are 14 with 77. Most Hated is 15 with 43. And the Street Runners are 16 with 39.
Okay. Wait, 39 points the whole year?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
So,
who is that? The Street Runners?
Yeah.
Man.
So, all right, so Dimitri's number 1 on the touchdown list with 18 so far. Matt Jr.'s number 2 with 14. Nick Grosso's number 3 with 12. And Cheek is in 4th place with 10. The rest of them are, like, Kurt and Aaron are tied for 5th. Nook is 6th. There's a bunch of people 7th. So, it's starting to spread out. And Rashawn is number 1 for interceptions.
Applaud that young man. Applaud that young man.
Sean from Barely Wash is 2.
Okay. Applaud that young man. Time and time. They're both up there. Let's go.
Craig is leading the league in sacks with 10.
Woo!
We all know he's the Russian beast.
MVP.
Again.
Applaud that man.
He's in the category, but he does have some competition.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Week 8 defensive rankings. Number 1 is NJ Lab with 52 points.
Shoot.
You thought that was like almost unheard of when Camden did it last season. And now NJ Lab did it. So number 2 is Camden with 91. 3 is Rock Bottom with 104. 4 is Trauma Roofing with 119. 5 is Barely Washed with 120. 6 is Steel Suspects with 122. 7 is GCRH at 125. 8 is Sloth with 133. 9 is the Braves at 141. Crypto Sharks at 163. 11 is the Icons at 168. 12 is the Panthers at 168. 13 is the Prospects at 170. 14 is Most Hated with 173. 15 is the Mustangs with 180. 16 is the Street Runners with 266. And almost, just like the Panthers used to be, the Mustangs are working their way down as like one of the worst defenses in the league.
The Panthers?
The Mustangs.
The Mustangs.
They got the second to worst Defense.
Oh, man. Well, our stats say we should be around 8, 7 or 8.
Yeah, 9, yeah.
But it is what it is. Let's roll.
All right, so that's all we got. There's some money in the Cash App, Barbershop Talk Radio.
Sorry for no visuals this week, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it was kind of a last-minute video. Yeah, there's some money in the Cash App. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, follow us on all our social media
links. Share it with your friends. Check out our website, barbershoptalkradiostore.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's barbershoptalkradiostore.com. And purchase something.
And we'll see y'all on Sunday. We'll do our fantasy later in the week, and we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program next Monday.
Yes, we will.
With the video and all.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you all.
See y'all.
Don't forget to hit the Cash App.
Thumbs up the video.
Thumbs up the video. Share it, please. We need the views.
Comment, whatever.
Comments, everything. Everything, your support, all that matters to us, man. Like, we are trying to make it here in these YouTube streets, but we can't do it unless you guys don't watch.
Streets.
And subscribe. Like, just don't watch it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs it up, share it, give it to any of your teammates.
Comments
help
keep us in the algorithm.
Please. Your support is deeply appreciated.
You don't got to give money. Like, you can help in other ways.
It's free to hit the like button. Mm-hmm. It's free to subscribe.
Yeah.
Just please, if you enjoy what we do, help us out a little bit.
Have your wife subscribe, your friends subscribe, your mom, your dad, I don't care. They don't got to watch it.
How about just your teammates?
Yeah.
Just, if every teammate on every team.
There's a lot of people out here that don't even know about us.
Yeah.
Don't listen to us.
Please, just give it to your teammate. If anybody on your team, if there's how many players in this league? If we had everybody was subscribed, if everybody in the league subscribed to the channel, we would be doing way better. Way better. I'm not asking for anything
you gotta watch it
from anybody. Just it's free just to hit the like button.
Yeah.
It's free to just subscribe.
Leave a comment. Yeah, say hey.
Leave a comment.
Hi.
Give us some thoughts.
Yeah.
That's all, man.
All right. We'll see y'all later.
Sayonara. Peace out. Have a blessed day. And night.